saying Jehovah.
Man, what's going on, my FBA family? How you doing? How you doing? First and foremost, man, I just want to thank everyone for the love and support. I thank y'all for subscribing to my channel, supporting my channel, sharing my videos, liking my videos, and commenting on my videos. I thank y'all so much for that, and I will always be thankful. Always, always, always. Today is Friday. What do y'all have planned? I don't have any plans this weekend, but it is Mother's Day weekend, so I just want to shout out to all the mothers, man. Without y'all, we wouldn't be here. You know what I mean? So shout out to y'all, and happy Mother's Day to my mother also. Now, before we get started, please hit that subscribe button for your boy. Please hit that subscribe button for your boy, Druski. Have y'all seen the Druski skit? Now, for people that don't know who Druski is, he's like a social media influencer. He does comedic skits, mocking or making fun of what's hot right now, what's trending right now, even within our culture or in other cultures. He might mess with religions, sororities, fraternities. What's that girl named? Charlie Kirk wife, I forgot her name. He did a skit on her wearing white face. That was hilarious. But this particular skit he did was about Black American actors and how these black foreigners come over here and get our roles, And we always talked about this. We always talked about how these foreigners be playing our Black American icons, certain Black American roles, certain even roles that was meant for us, right? And I'm so happy he did that, y'all. And we've been talking about this, but reason why I'm so happy because movies, TV shows just haven't been hitting lately. You know what I mean? Like, I can't think of a good black show that I watched, and I give Black-ish its props. You know what I'm saying? Black-ish, I kind of like that. I think that was the last all-black TV show that I liked that I can stomach, But besides that, it haven't been nothing good, man. There ain't been no My Wife and Kids lately, you know what I mean? There ain't been no Mars, there ain't been no In Living Colors. There ain't been no Living Single. There ain't been no even Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and they tried to remake Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and that wasn't good. You know what I mean? So movies just ain't been hitting. You know what I mean? Like, especially when these Africans play Black American roles, it just don't hit the same. I don't know if y'all seen that movie Long Walk. Have y'all seen that movie Long Walk? Well, Long Walk it's a Stephen King movie. Well, it's a book written by Stephen King. And they made a movie about it. And basically it's about these young kids. Well, I ain't gonna say kids, but young adults. They doing a walk, right? So basically, it's about the last person walking, basically. So if you stop walking, they're gonna blame you, they're gonna take you out. They're gonna send you to the upper room. But the funny thing about it was they had these two Africans playing people from Louisiana. The black main character, he was an African. I think he from Britain or something. Then there was another African. I think he from like the Congo or somewhere in Africa. But the main black African character, the main character that's from Britain or somewhere, but he's African. He was playing a person from New Orleans, and it just didn't hit to me. I remember I was excited to see that movie. But anyway, that's another story. But it just didn't hit. Even he was trying to do Louisiana accent. Through the movie, you could tell he was going back and forth with his British accent and faking this Louisiana accent. I just thought that was very disrespectful. Then they had another African. He didn't really have a big role, but he had a role in the movie. He was a tall African, about maybe he looked 7 feet or something like that. But you could look at this African and tell that he wasn't Black American. I think he was supposed to be from Louisiana or somewhere, Alabama or somewhere. But even when he was playing that role, it just didn't match. And my thing is this: the people that was filming this movie, they didn't see that. They didn't see, like, this don't really match a black Southern person. Even it had to be at least a white person on set say, no, this don't match. But I will say, and shout out to the people that was filming that movie, that they had that tall African poop in the middle of the street. You know what I mean? If you saw that movie, that African pooped in the middle of the street twice. And that's how I knew. I was like, okay, at least they put a little realism in for the African, Like, even though you're playing a Black American role, but we still got to put some African in you. We're going to show you pooping in the middle of the street because that's what you do in your homeland. That's what you're used to. And we want to make sure that you catch it. We want to make sure that it's the essence of you playing this role, but he did poop in the middle of the street. But I felt the way about that. You know what I'm saying? I feel the way about a lot of these movies, TV shows, these Africans, do or destroy. Even we don't talk about this enough either, y'all. The writers. A lot of these TV shows that we see are written by these black foreigners, and these black foreigners don't have no type of personality. They don't have like no comedic style like the Americans have. It just don't hit the same. Even that show, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, I don't know if Attila wrote it or not, but just that TV show in itself, it was dark. It was kind of grimy, very evil, like, you know what I'm saying? That's how those people are. Keep in mind, you remember when I did a video about what these people be worshiping and stuff like that, just how it don't align with us as black Americans. You can see that through that Bel-Air show. And I just couldn't get jiggy with it, y'all. I just couldn't get jiggy with it, man. We don't have movies like Malcolm X when Denzel Washington played that. When you watch Malcolm X, Denzel made you want to be a Muslim. He made me want to join the Nation of Islam when I was like 9 or 10 years old. Man, I thought I was Malcolm X the whole time. I'm walking with my chest up, turning around. I'm practicing about face and shit at the house and stuff. You felt that role. You felt that. So now you see these Malcolm X remakes in certain movies, or you might have a person that played Malcolm X in a movie or something. He might be just had a role in it, and it be a tether, and it just don't hit the same, man. It don't hit the same. Even the movie, the Tina Turner movie, What's Love Got to Do With It, with Ike and Tina. I forgot that lady name that quick. Her name just came across my. But Lawrence Fishburne and Angela Bassett, they played that role, man. You felt Tina in that movie. You felt Ike in that movie. You was mad at Ike. Matter of fact, people still mad at Ike to this day, and he passed away. And Tina, you felt sorry for Tina. You get what I'm saying? You felt that because they played that role. An African can't play that role, man. It's something about when a black American play a icon, man, it just hit different. And even 12 Years a Slave, I didn't watch the movie. Well, I didn't watch the movie in its entirety. But when I was watching it, I'm like, man, this don't feel right. It just didn't feel right to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and even though I hate slave movies, I hate movies where we're depicted as, even though I hate movies like that, but it just didn't hit either, man. It just didn't hit either. And I hope Hollywood paying attention. I hope Hollywood paying attention, because they're going to have to start putting more black Americans in these movies. Now, I'm about to say something that might make y'all mad and make y'all unsubscribe to me. But I got to say this. The Sinners movie. I love Michael B. Jordan in that movie. Michael B. Jordan played that role. Cornbread played that role. And I would even give a slight credit to the guy. I forgot his name. He played the harmonica, that dude, even though he's not black American, he's Jamaican, but he's been around a long time. I give him it. But I didn't really like that movie like a lot of people like that movie, man. I understand the hidden messages. I understand certain practices that was going on in the movie, but I couldn't get past the acting. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just one of those people. Like, I couldn't get past it. Michael B. Jordan carried that film. That's why I'm happy he won the awards that he won. I'm just happy, man. I'm just happy. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy about that. Because Michael B. Jordan remind me of the old school players in the Delta. But what two things that pissed me off in that movie that just made me infuriated, that made me want to walk out was, now there were three parts. The one, the singer dude, the young kid in the movie, his singing didn't match blues in Mississippi. It just didn't match Southern blues that's just in my opinion. My opinion, it just didn't match it to me, so I didn't feel it. Even when we was in the movie theater, even me and my old lady said, where that boy from? We looked him up, see where he's from, and he's not one of us. He's not a black American. He's just not. I'm sorry. He's not. You get what I'm saying? Even though he come from a background of church singing woo woo woo, but he's not one of us. He's just not. And that's why I didn't feel him in that movie, man. I just didn't, man. It was just something off with that dude. And it was just disheartening, right? The second part was the hoodoo lady. When I first saw her, I said, "Oh, that's an African. That ain't Big Mama. That ain't my big auntie. That ain't her aunt. You know what I'm saying? That ain't old Sally Mae. That ain't May May. You get what I'm saying? That ain't no Eltha. You know what I mean? Like I just couldn't feel it, y'all. And I feel so much better that I'm getting this off my chest because I've been feeling so fake about it. And I understand the significance of the movie overall in its totality because we had a Black American director. Shout out to that brother. He directed the hell out that movie. And shout out to Michael B. Jordan and Cornbread. They did their part. I felt them. Let me say that once again. I felt Michael B. Jordan in that movie. But it was just the people in the movie I just couldn't get with. I just couldn't get with, man. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I just had to get this off my chest. Then the last part of the movie that it irked my soul was when they was doing like a rendition of music, right? You know, different eras of music throughout the century, and they had this African and Chinese and all, but the African doing that little, you know, the African, they was doing the thing with his legs and shit. Like my mind, like why? Where was the African in Mississippi that looked like that? Well, where was the African in Mississippi? Why had an African had to be placed in there? Now, once again, I understand Hollywood. I understand that they had to do what they had to do. I get it, y'all. So don't y'all jump on me in my comments. But I felt the way about that. I did. I really felt the way about it. But once again, I'm going to say it again. So don't y'all be in my comments talking about, man, you hate, man. Listen, I understand our brother that directed it. I understand Michael B. Jordan. I understand everything, y'all. But I'm just speaking on how I felt when I was watching the movie. I just had to tell y'all, man, I feel better, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel better just getting it off my spirit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I did not like it. I like the movie. Out of 5, I give it a 3. You know what I'm saying? 3 out of 5. And that's just me being nice because I'm faking the funk with y'all right now saying it's a 3. And only reason why I'm giving it that much is because of Michael B. Jordan. He killed that role, man. He did great at that role. But anyway, am I going too far? Am I wrong for feeling how I'm feeling? But anyway, thank y'all so much for watching, man. Give me y'all take on the Druski skit. How you feel about foundational Black Americans, man, playing, you know, not playing our roles like we should. And I love y'all. And peace out.